Welcome back to Planet Coaster 2, Frontier Springs, and especially the Parisian area that we started a few episodes ago. So this episode is again going to be a little bit different. It's just a quick update to say so. Because I have been busy quite a lot in the last few weeks, and I haven't been able to play as much at Planet Coaster 2 as I would have wanted. But still, I made a bit of progress, and I wanted to show you it, and I want to explain my ideas that I have for the next episode, which is going to be a time-lapse episode again, finally. So yeah, I've made a few little improvements to the station area of the antique card rides. This is going to be a whole other project that I'm not going to focus on in this one. Oh, in the next episode either. We are going to focus on this area. And as I have mentioned before, I've wanted to have this area to be like the classic Parisian living area with apartments, stores, and so on and so forth. And as you can see, I've already started doing two house facades, and the idea behind that is to create like a multi-layer area, even though it's pretty flat. I want to have a bunch of facades on this side, a few ones on these, and on top of here I want to have like a plaza area, which is going to be similar to the old town in Paris. I don't know what's it called, but it's near the Sacré-Cœur. I really like that. And I want to incorporate a metro station here. And I want to create the illusion that you are going downstairs into the metro station and that you are underground. But obviously you are not really underground, you are just inside of these facades, maybe in a big show building. And the reason that I picked this theme is that I really fell in love with the metro in Paris, and that sounds really nerdy, but I just love the tiles. I like how tidy it is, how modern. I like the Art Nouveau style in the entrance areas of the metro, and I definitely want to recreate that as well. Funny enough, when I started building those buildings a few weeks ago, I didn't know that Epic Universe was creating something very similar, and now I feel a bit useless, but I'm still going to continue it because I just love building those kind of buildings. Oh, talking about Epic Universe, Universal Studios announced a theme park in the UK, and I've made a poll on my channel if I should pre-create this. But yeah, I was a bit slow, so Digital Dan already started doing his pre-creation of Epic Universe, so kudos to him, and he does a pretty good job at it, so I don't see a point for me in recreating it as well. Maybe I do one area that I'm really hyped for, if it's going to be built. And that's the Back to the Future area. Maybe I'm just going to pre-create this one. We will see as a short special project. But as long as I'm very, very busy building Frontier Springs, I don't think I'm going to do that. We have this flat iron type creation that is just at the front of the area. So when you are entering, you have the garden area on the left side, you have this very, very impressive building in the middle, and then you will have the area on the right side. And I'm very happy with how these two buildings already came out. And yeah, my plan is to continue these, but I want to have as much different styles incorporated as possible. Okay, so let's talk about the roller coaster you see here. Obviously this is going to be themed to the metro, and all of this is going to be indoors in a show building behind some French facades again. And we can take a ride on the roller coaster, and I'm going to explain a little bit more. It's not the longest. It's a Vekoma multi-launch family roller coaster, and yes, we do have a family launch roller coaster already with the Gaslower multi-dimension roller coaster. However, this is going to be a bit tamer, not as intense. It doesn't really crack the 3G mark at all, and it doesn't have like special elements except for the launches. We do have three. This one is the second one, and I just wanted to talk about this section for a second. This is going to be on top of a bridge, because yes, as much as the metro is subway, They do have some outdoor parts as well, and I do love the bridges for metros. Same with other big cities like Hamburg or New York, for example. So yeah, this is going to be on top of a bridge. That's why it's pretty straight. You can see the other track on the right side as well. And now we have the roller coaster part itself. This one is very dynamic. Pretty similar to Big Bear Mountain, and recently, just 2 weeks ago, I've been on the new Gerstlauer roller coaster at Wallaby Belgium, McCulloden, and I just love these family roller coasters. They tend to be more fun than the big ones lately. I don't know why, but I have the feeling that the big ones are like too try-hard. They want to be too perfect. Perfect intensity, perfect laterals, and so on and so forth. I do have the feeling the family roller coasters tend to be a bit more playful, and I do really like that. And this one is a bit weird, but I wanted to have a launch into the brake run, just to add a bit more dynamic. Yeah, that's the reason why we have a third launch. Straight into the brake run, and we are submerging into the subway station again, which is all overground, but the illusion will be there as soon as we will have finished all of this. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you, just to give you an idea of the buildings. Oh man, that looks better than I have thought. Oh man, that looks really good. I thought I need to add more details, but I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, obviously going to add a bit more plants and other details on the street in the future, but yeah, still, that looks pretty good already, in my opinion. Yeah, so the plan is to have as much different styles as possible to make it a bit more playful, a bit more theme park-esque. Not too realistic, but yeah, we will see how that will go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this quick update. I know nothing has happened too much. I started to dress up this little ride. It's not finished, obviously. I have not really continued building on the lodges. The lodges themselves are pretty much finished, but I do need to have the landscaping. And I wanted to add the cafe in the next few episodes, since we do have restaurants now that I haven't actually used yet. I don't even know where to find them, but oh man, I clicked on the Frontier Workshop, didn't I? Man, that took a while, and I don't know why. Yet as soon as I'm happy with the Parisian area and I'm happy with the landscaping here, I'm pretty sure we can start with the water park then. So that's the update. I hope you enjoyed it. And the next one is going to be a bit more productive. And I hope I will see you then.